Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in, and thank you all for supporting us. And we shall continue to bring you the latest news as they happen. But if you haven't subscribed yet, or you are new to our channel, please support us by subscribing. My brothers and my sisters, the unknown gunmen took their gospel to Nsukwa Divisional Police Station in Aniocha South local government area of Delta State. And after their gospel, 3 police officers were sent to judgment, while all their patrol vehicles were bombed. The unknown gunmen, during their visits this Sunday, they engaged the Nigerian police force in a heavy gun battle, and the unknown gunmen prevailed and overran the police. They were able to send 3 of the police officers to judgment, while the other ones narrowly escaped, some with gun wounds and bullet wounds. They escaped. They ran for their dear lives. Then the unknown gunmen went straight into the police station. They broke up the cells and freed all the innocent Biafrans that were held captive by the Nigerian police force before they bombed the police station and set it ablaze. They did not leave their patrol vehicles. They also made sure that they set all the patrol vehicles ablaze, and everywhere went up in flames. Due to the panic, the Delta State Police Public Relations Officer, Bright Edafe, refused to pick his calls when he was contacted by some journalists. It baffles me why the Nigerian government should be locking up Biafran, who are innocent, in police cells, in prisons. I don't know why, But terrorist Janjaweed Fulanis, they walk about freely and they commit atrocities, and none of them are in prison or any police cell yet. None of them. Let us look at some of the things that happened that these Janjaweed Fulanis did, and they are still walking about freely without being apprehended. Yesterday, the terrorist Fulani Janjaweed herdsmen, they killed a Catholic catechist named Sidney Shah and 2 other northern Christians, while they were sleeping in their village in Kena local government area of Nasarawa State. Imagine, they were sleeping at the middle of the night. They came and shot all of them and killed them. And yet, none of those Fulani terrorists have been apprehended or arrested or questioned. And they still walk about freely in that local government. They are there. They are not running away. Also yesterday, the Fulani Janjaweed terrorist herdsmen killed 3 brothers who were working at their father's farm in Guma local government area of Benue State. As we are speaking, those Janjaweed terrorists are still in that bush close to the farm. They are there. And the police are not doing anything. Talk less of the military. They are not. They are still walking freely, walking about, because they know that nobody will arrest them. The terrorist Fulani herdsmen also yesterday, they killed 13 northern Christians, and over 4,000 of them were displaced. They were sent as refugees out of their land. They were displaced after the armed Fulani terrorist herdsmen attacked some communities in Bali local government area of Taraba State. And as we are speaking, those Janjaweed Fulanis are still walking about freely in those communities. None of these killer Fulani herdsmen have been arrested. They haven't been arrested. They are walking freely. And they are not running away. Imagine the boldness. They are not running away from the scene of the attack. They are still there because they are untouchable. And all these places that they attacked have police stations. And that is why it is a good news that the police divisional station at Nsukwa and Nyocha South local government was blown away by the unknown gunmen. It was a good news. It's a good news. Because the police are the one harboring the terrorists Fulani. You know, I saw one write-up by one Adebayo Raphael. He said, stop calling Eastern Security Network a terrorist group. He said so. He's warning the news mediums. You know, Nigerian news mediums are compromised. Who always report Eastern Security Network as a terrorist group, you know, that they are doing a great disservice to the Nigerian people, which is true. Because Eastern Security Network are not terrorist group. They are defending the bushes and the forest of Biafra land. They are the ones defending it. They are not terrorist group. They have not gone to the Fulani states or the northern state to go and kill people and take over their land. They are not doing that. They are only protecting Biafra land from the terrorist Janjaweed Fulanis. So it is a disservice when Nigerian compromised news media are reporting ESN, Eastern Security Network, as a terrorist group. It's a big disservice to the Nigerian people. They are imposing on the Nigerian people a state of subservience to a terrorist state. They are reporting injustice with the language of an oppressive state, telling Nigerians to be weak, that defying oppression and injustice by the state means terrorism. That is what the Nigerian news media are doing. You know, that if you are fighting for freedom, you know, if you are saying, no, I don't want to be oppressed, you are fighting against injustice, it means you are a terrorist. That's what the Nigerian news media are doing. You know, like what he also said in the write-up is that they are telling Nigerians not to be free. That freedom means being targeted and killed by the Nigerian state. Everyone will reject this because that is not the truth. Freedom means to be free. Free from oppression and injustice by a state controlled or a state that supports terrorism. We cannot be free and not be free. That is what he said. Okay, let us imagine a story that was said in the write-up. On the 30th of May 2016, about 1,000 women, men, and children peacefully marching to commemorate the killing of over 5 million Biafrans between 1967 to 70 civil war by the Nigerian security forces, that is the Nigerian army and the police, were on the receiving end of a terrible, inhuman terrorist attack by the Nigerian security forces. You know, and it was the late Buhari that gave that order that they should kill them. Why? Because they are Biafrans. Okay, let us imagine what just happened recently. I think the public relations officer of IPOB in Obigbo local government area of Iguacha, she was killed while she was sleeping, you know, by the Nigerian army. I think it happened today. You see why the Nigerian state is a terrorist state? And the compromised media are the one helping them to commit all those atrocities. And it is not good. How can they kill people marching peacefully, women, men, and children, because of their fathers, because of their grandfathers, because of their relations that were massacred by the Janjaweed Nigerian military during the 1967 to 70 Civil War? And these rubbish news medias in Nigeria are now reporting Eastern Security Network, a peaceful group defending their land against oppression and injustice by the Nigerian Janjaweed government. You know, that is not good. And that is why Biafrans want to be free. And that is why God is using the unknown gunmen to take out all the evil Nigerian security forces, especially the police, because they are the ones harboring the Janjaweed Fulani terrorists, committing all the havoc. Look at all the incidences I named earlier that the Fulanis committed. They committed those offenses in north central of Nigeria. That's the middle belt. And none of them are in jail, and the military are not going there to apprehend them or do anything. They have left the people at their own mercy. No wonder the former Chief of Defense Staff, Theophilus Danjuma, he said, how come 165 million Nigerians can't do anything against 3 million Fulanis? And how come they are silent and allowing the Fulani Nigerian government to Fulanize Nigeria without fighting back or doing something? You know, something has to be done, and that is what our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is doing. He's fighting back. And the Fulani Janjaweed, they know that. They know that Biafra will be a no-go area. Biafra is free. The facts are there. In my previous video, I stated the fact, how Biafra is free. The freedom will be announced very soon. My brothers and my sisters, I want to thank you all for watching my video. And also I want to thank you for supporting this channel. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye for now.